I came in with 1 copper and a throat like a dried up well. The road had chewed my boot soles, the rain had drowned my pride. I laid my 1 last copper down and spun it on its side. Old Marta didn't bite it, she only rang the bell. Fetch up the widow's barrel, lads, there's 1 last coin to tell. So drink the widow dry, my friends, come dawn, her black is gone. 1 copper bought the barrel, so the whole room drinks on. Pour it slow, pour it deep, drink the widow dry. The widow brewed it bitter, black as the bog oak beams. 1 barrel every winter, for 30 winters clean. She willed the house her cellar, with 1 rule on the page: no silver buys my barrel, the last coin pays the wage. So drink the widow dry, my friends, come dawn, her black is gone. 1 copper bought the barrel, so the whole room drinks on. Pour it slow, pour it deep, drink the widow dry. A drover bought me herring, a tinker told me lies, a soldier taught me swearing, no chapel would baptize. By the bottom of the barrel I knew each man by name. 10 strangers at the tapping, 10 brothers all the same. I came in worth 1 copper, I'm leaving owing none. But the man who kept his silver drank water and drank alone. So drink the widow dry, my friends, come dawn, her black is gone. 1 copper bought the barrel, so the whole room drinks on. Pour it slow, pour it deep, drink the widow dry. So if your purse is empty, friend, you know which door to try. 1 copper on the bar top, drink the widow dry. You ask me where I'm bound, the long way to Hetta's door. There's a stool that's shaped to fit me in a dozen towns I know, and I swear each night I'm leaving come the dawn and never go. I'm on my way to Hetta's door, I've been on my way for 20 years. I'll cross these hills and 100 more, but I'll get there when I get there. On my way, on my way, I'm on my way to Hetta's door. Now the low road runs to Hetta's in a day if I'd a mind. So I take the high road gladly, and I leave that day behind. There's a troll upon the high bridge, and he'll have his copper crown. So I wager double or nothing, lose and grin, for I'm not done. I'm on my way to Hetta's door. I've been on my way for 20 years. I'll cross these hills and 100 more, but I'll get there when I get there. On my way, on my way, I'm on my way to Hetta's door. I could be there by the morning, I have always known the way, but a man who's still arriving never has to stay. And I've made a life of almost, of nearly, of once more, afraid of the word for a man who's through the door. But not tonight, not anymore. I'm on my way to Hetta's door. I've been on my way for 20 years. I'll cross these hills and 100 more, but I'll get there when I get there. On my way, on my way, I'm on my way to Hetta's door. And the door swung wide before I raised my hand, and Hetta only laughed. Took you long enough. She asked me nothing, 20 years, and not a word. Just a fire, a supper, and my stool pulled near. And sit, you fool, the road will keep till morning. So I'll walk it again when the sun comes round. But tonight, at last, I'm home through Hetta's door. I've paid for every drink tonight in coin I do not have. I laid 3 coppers on the oak and slid them back for more. I told them of the roan I broke on cliffs above the shore. Old Marta marked it on the beam. The whole bench raised a hand. That's one, they called and counted loud. A horse from fairyland. It's 3 coppers and a lie. My friend's the only coin he's got. He'll drink the whole night on your tab and swear he paid the lots. Count it out, count it loud. 3 coppers and a lie. I laid 3 coppers on the wood and palmed them off the grain. I told them how I held the wall at grey water in the rain. That's 2, the table hollered back and threw their fingers wide. A war he never marched upon and lived to say he died. It's 3 coppers and a lie. My friend's the only coin he's got. He'll drink the whole night on your tab and swear he paid the lots. Count it out, count it loud. 3 coppers and a lie. So here's the truest thing I'll say, and you'll believe at least. I've not a coin, I've not a wife, I've nothing but this feast, just you, this fire, this borrowed chair, this song I cannot buy. The whole room laughed and threw up 3, his finest one, that lie. It's 3 coppers and a lie, my friend's the only coin he's got. He'll drink the whole night on your tab and swear he paid the lot. Shout it out, shout it loud! 3 coppers and a lie. So keep your fingers ready, friends, and count me when I'm gone. Aye. 3 coppers and a lie. I paid. The tab still carries on. Hey! Hey, hey! They gave us a drum, a hill to climb, and no good reason why. King's men were what he could spare, a debtor, a farmhand, a thief. Our boots worn thin as a beggar's prayer, and a drum with a crack down its cheek. We don't count what waits at the top, we count our steps and we count them low. 1 for the mud, 2 for the cold, 3 for the road we won't walk home. We march on empty boots and a borrowed drum. We keep the count so we don't count the cost. No shield, no cause, no coin, no reason why. We're what the king could spare and what he lost. Left, right, left. We march on empty boots. Old Tam walks on a flapping sole, and a joke he's worn as thin. Young Emery's beats the cracked old drum and swears we're going to win. I've no sword to lend you lads, I've a song and I'll sing it true. Known by his boots and his worst old joke, for a named man's harder to lose. We march on empty boots and a borrowed drum. We keep the count so we don't count the cost. No shield, no cause, no coin, no reason why. We're what the king could spare and what he lost. Left, right, left. We march on empty boots. Young Emery's is down and his drum's gone still. No time to weep, and he'd not want us to. So we don't break step and we don't fall out. We take up his beat on the boots of the crew. We march on empty boots and a borrowed drum. We keep the count so we don't count the cost. No shield, no cause, no coin, no reason why. We're what the king could spare and what he lost. Left, right, left. We march on empty boots. We came up the hill on a dead man's beat, on boots worn thin and a drum with no head. And if you're counting who came marching back, well, I never had the head for sums, but the drum still keeps in the stamp of us. 1 for the mud, 2 for the cold, 3 for the road we won't walk home. The magistrate wants words with me. The ship wants none at all. They chased me down the harbor wall. upon my coat. The gangplank rose, I took the leap. They hauled me to the boat. And one stood still upon the stone, who never raised a hand. Her name, just one more port I've lost, forbidden now to land. So haul, you gallows dogs, and haul, the tide won't take me back. The law can't swim, the docks fall dark, there's grey on every tack. Haul, haul, haul away! Haul, you gallows dogs! I lost my good boots on the stone, a borrowed blade, a debt. I left them laughing, every coin a man's glad to forget. But one thing more I left ashore, I've not made mention yet. A ring of copper, thin and warm, and that one I regret. So haul, you gallows dogs, and haul, the tide won't take me back. The law can't swim, the docks fall dark, there's grey on every tack. Haul, haul, haul away! Haul, you gallows dogs! It was never the law I ran from, friends. It was her hand, the one that never rose, I could have turned back. The plank was down, I counted the cost and jumps. The tide won't take me back to her. No, now haul, you dogs! Haul on! So haul, you gallows dogs, and haul, the tide won't take me back. The law can't swim, the docks fall dark, there's grey on every tack. Haul, haul, haul away! Haul, you gallows dogs! So haul me past the harbour bell, haul away! Past the last grey light of the land, haul away! The magistrate wanted words with me, but she never said a word at all. And the tide won't take me back. The last ferry's gone without me, and the rain's dug in to stay. One more won't kill me yet. Sit down, I'm not for the road today. I've copper yet for one more ale. The fire is stoked and bright. A stranded man's a thirsty man, and thirst's an honest right. One more won't kill me, one more won't kill me. One more while the rain beats down. There's no boat, there's no bed, there's no road worth the walk, so we'll be the last in town. Bar the door, broach the cask, one more won't kill me yet. The storm has got its temper up and beats about the door. You'd not send a dog out in that, so I'll keep to the floor. So it's prudence keeps me by the coals, pure prudence, nothing more. The fire's burned a shade down low, and a wise man knows the score. One more won't kill me, one more won't kill me. One more while the rain beats down. There's no boat, there's no bed, there's no road worth the walk, so we'll be the last in town. Bar the door, broach the cask, one more won't kill me yet. Oh. on my door, but the one I draw myself, friends. No candle in the window, and no one to leave it lit. So who's to mark the hour I keep? Not a soul, and least of all me. And the fire's down to a fistful of red, and it hasn't said a word of it. One more won't kill me, one more won't kill me, one more while the rain beats down. There's no boat, there's no bed, there's no road worth the walk, so we'll be the last in town. Bar the door, broach the cask, one more won't kill me yet. So I reach for one more, won't kill me yet. And tonight for once I hear the yet. The reckoning's not in coppers, friends, it's years. The fire's near out, and still I'm here. One more won't kill me, one more won't kill me, one more while the rain beats down. There's no boat, there's no bed, there's no road worth the walk, so we'll be the last in town. Bar the door, broach the cask, one more won't kill me yet. One more won't kill me yet. One more won't kill me yet. Same as I swore last night. And look, I'm sitting still. The fire's burned down to almost nothing now. We'll see which of us two last the night. There's a woman I have never left. Not for a warm bed, not for a ring. The door in Ashlow swelled with the rain, and she shot it home with her knee. She said, you'll be gone by the spring thaw, and you'll not spare one thought for me. And I gave her no answer at all. She had priced me, and priced me fine. I was over the bridge by first light, with the widow slung at my spine. I have loved you all, and I've left you all, and I'll not say the leaving was kind, but I was faithful to the widow every time. And I never once knew my mind. I never once knew my mind. In Thornby she kept bees and a bed, and asked me for winter, just one. She said, you could put the thing down now. It's a lute, it is not a son. And I laughed, and she never forgave, and the door shut soft, which was worse. I've carried that line 11 years, and I've put it in every verse. I have loved you all, and I've left you all, and I'll not say the leaving was kind, but I was faithful to the widow every time. And I never once knew my mind. I never once knew my mind. I never kept a woman, I kept what they said. Ashlow, who priced me Thornby, who asked for one winter, and one on a quay, whose copper ring I left on the dock. She never said a word there, she'd said it years before. You'll put me in a song and call the debt paid, and I have called that faithful for 11 years. I have loved you all, and I've left you all, and I'll not say the leaving was kind, but I was faithful to the widow every time. And I never once knew my mind. I never once knew my mind. She is gut and grain and a worn-through fret, and she has never asked me for a thing. She doesn't have to. She has the lot of them in her. Every woman who ever had the measure of me, and not one of them has stopped talking yet. So I'll keep her. Friends, she keeps them. And I'm no longer sure which of us is the widow. Come in, the night's gone hard, the frost is at the sill. But here's a wall to keep it out, and here's a fire still. So pull your stool up to the coals, there's bread and ale and light. I've 100 tales to keep us warm and all the livelong night. So thank the fire and thank the flame, and thank the roof and thank the stone, and thank the host that pours the ale, and thank the seat you're shown.
We'll drink to all the firelight gives,
to everything that's good, and raise the oldest cup of all. Nobody thanks the wood.
Nobody thanks the wood. I could go in and warm my hands. I'd have to hear the song. The stack is low, the haft is cold. I'll split it,
then I'm gone. Let the wind do what it likes out there. In here weave the world by the fire. Old Haldor swears I tell it wrong, then tells it twice as dire. The young ones crowd the bench to hear the part they love the best. There's not a soul in all the north so warm, so glad, so blessed. So thank the fire and thank the flame, and thank the roof and thank the stone, and thank the host that pours the ale, and thank the seat you're shown.
We'll drink to all the firelight gives,
to everything that's good, and raise the oldest cup of all. Nobody thanks the wood.
Nobody thanks the wood. Let them toast, that's what it's for. I never split it for the thanks. The dark was here before the door, and it'll be here when they're gone.
Throw on another log, my friends. The night's still young in here. Let the snow lie deep against the door. There's not a soul out there. So thank the fire and thank the flame, and thank the roof and thank the stone, and thank the host that pours the ale, and thank the seat you're shown.
We'll drink to all the firelight gives,
to everything that's good,
and raise the oldest cup of all.
Nobody thanks the wood.
Nobody thanks the wood.
Nobody thanks the wood. And the dark comes down slow,
and the cold gets in the bone.
and it's a long way home from here, and someone calls for one more song. Someone laughs, the cups go round. The fire cracks and settles low.
Throw another on.
So thank the fire and thank the flame, and thank the roof and thank the stone, and thank the host that pours the ale, and thank the seat you're shown.
We'll drink to all the firelight gives,
to everything that's good,
and raise the oldest cup of all.
Nobody thanks the wood.
Nobody thanks the wood.
Nobody thanks the wood.
Hey!
I carried a log tonight, just one. I left it by the door. She'd gone back out, she never saw.
I never did before.
400 nights I wore my hands, I never carried wood.
I set my one log on the fire.
It caught, it did no good. Old Marta keeps a hammer behind the bar. She's used it once. The coin above the beam was mine. At 22 I had the floor, and I owed the house a bill. I told them how the wheel was rigged, and the room repeats it still. It's not my coin above the beam, and every drinker heard old Marta set the hammer down twice, Silas not a third. Leave it be twice, and not a third. I came back grey and came back poor, and I knew it walking in. I stood there and I said no word, and I let the quiet win. She poured me one I hadn't earned, and she set it by my hand. She took my last coin and the nail, and she drove it where I stand. It's not my coin above the beam, and every drinker heard old Marta set the hammer down twice, Silas not a third. Leave it be twice, and not a third. My hand's been flat on that coin more nights than I'll admit. I could have it down in a breath. The rule wants two things: an empty purse and a true story. At 22 I had the crooked wheel to tell. At 40 I had nothing. The rule wants two things. That night I had one. She never asked me for the second. It's not my coin above the beam, and every drinker heard old Marta set the hammer down twice, Silas not a third. Leave it be twice, and not a third. It's not my coin above the beam, and every drinker heard old Marta set the hammer down twice, Silas, not a third. She didn't nail up my shame, friends. She nailed up my purse. She knew which one I'd have spent. Here's the map that lied to me, friends, and every X is a lie. I bought it from a dying man for 3 songs I don't own. He swore his ex led straight to gold in a plainly marked chest alone. So follow the ink, follow the X, past the bog and the bridge and the pass. The gold's one ridge on and then the next, and there's nothing in the dirt but brass. Dig, you fool, dig on! X marks a barefaced lie. X marked a river that the map had drawn too kind. So I swam where it said to wade, and I left my boots behind. The second marked a tavern that had burned 3 winters gone. I dug the ash for a strong box and turned up a skillet, moved on. So follow the ink, follow the X, past the bog and the bridge and the pass. The gold's one ridge on and then the next, and there's nothing in the dirt but brass. Dig, you fool, dig on! X marks a barefaced lie. Where the last X bled red in the clay, till the spade found a chest and I pried back the lid, and it sat there as light as the vow that it gave. And I laughed at the nothing the dead man had hid, just a fold of dry hide and a line scrawled small in a cramped dying hand. At the foot of it all the map was the gold, you great fool, it always, always was. So follow the ink, follow the X, past the bog and the bridge and the pass. The gold's one ridge on and then the next, and there's nothing in the dirt but brass. Dig, you fool, dig on! X marks a barefaced lie. Off the dirt and I grinned, and I never dug again. I keep a quill and a square of hide, and I ink a fresh X now and then. There's a fool in every tavern who'll trade you songs for gold. So the map that light rides on, my friend's worth more than it ever told. I sold it by the harbor to a lad with a greedy eye.